Where are we? Let's go to jump. I could possibly do this, and this before the fleet catches up to me. Wow, they improved the look of that sun. Some of these are still new to me, see. I wouldn't mind a pre-weapon igniter, those are pretty nice. Maybe I should put this guy on shields. No, it'll be alright. What's weird is like if you get a fire in this area, in this ship, it doesn't seem to spread. I thought that was kind of interesting. And, but if you get it in these other areas that are connected, then they will spread. All these solar flares are kicking up fast. Man. No, not my captain too. What'd I do? I don't even remember now which one was on the... Yeah, I think it was this guy. Get back over there. Let's get everyone back to where they need to go. You're my engine guy, you're my... Oh, let's tango with the fleet, I think it'll be fun. Oh, actually we managed to avoid him there. So that's good. Okay, I'm totally gonna board this ship. But first let's smash it up a little. Yeah! Because a Mantis right now just taking on my guy without any level up combat, he could probably take him. The Mantis could kill my dude pretty easily, I think. Maybe now I'll go in. Now let's shoot one more time. Alright, there we go. So now we're gonna go here. Watch the dramatic. Oh sweet, I upgraded already. Oh, I got a lot of scraps, so... What? No. Oh yeah, my guy's over there. Dude, that would have been stupid. I think I've done that before. I've jumped away on accident with my crew still on the enemy ship. Alright, the fleet's definitely gonna get us this time, so let's get ready. Because these ships that we're fighting now, they're like a little more advanced than our ship is equipped to handle so far. So we gotta get our shot in. Oh, when did I get that crew member? Maybe I put him on shields. Ugh, weak. Actually, I might do this too. Check this out. I'm gonna board him over, do the lockdown, try to just kill their pilot while I'm here. Hopefully I can get out in time. Yeah, their weapons are down, so that's good. Oh shoot, I'm gonna die. Alright, let's get out of there. They got one guy left now. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the gun for a minute. I don't want to kill him. Oh, he's gonna get that repaired actually, so I better... There we go. So these are the options you have with this mod, and normally you just have to leave and you can salvage one bit of fuel, but now you can salvage what you can from the ship. I haven't done a lot of these teleporting aboard to sabotage the ships. I've done it a couple times and it kind of can have some interesting results, but for now I'm just going to salvage it for scrap. Let's get out of here. So, let's contend. Well, we could go to the NG or the pirate. I'm going to take on some pirates, I think. I want to get to this store. What I do if I see a store, I like to try to stop at the other jump points before getting there, just so I have as much money as possible to spend. Could probably kill that captain in there. I feel bad for these rockmen. They're just so slow and they're not good at repairing stuff. And even the theme music to their home system is kind of silly sounding. It just makes it hard to take them seriously. I'd like to think all these aliens have better names than Rockman and Mantis, and NG being presumably short for engineer. It's kind of my guess that that would be like what the humans call them. Like that's their nicknames for them. But they actually have more interesting sounding names that aren't so self-explanatory. Get him! Whoop his butt! There we go. This guy's getting a lot of combat experience. I really hate my mic, by the way. You'll notice my S's are very sounding. I need to invest in some better recording hardware. I mean, for the video I got it all worked out. I've had it worked out wonderfully for a long time, but I've never been completely satisfied with my sound solution. I'm still using just like this cheap Logitech like $25 headset. Alright, let's... Oh, we could go to the store now. Yeah, I want to go to the store now and then explore some of these other areas. I'm not going to waste my time on these places. Yeah. I don't know if it's just me, but ever since I installed some of these mods, I'm seeing less stuff to actually purchase in the store. So there's nothing good here, nothing at all. I got plenty of fuel, so alright, let's move on. Well, I can go to this store. Let's go here first, though. I really should spend on my engines by now. This ship does one other powerful thing that I should talk about. Maybe a little cheap, but if ever you encounter a ship with a cloaking device, it makes it so the cloak is initially disabled. And they can still repair their own cloaking devices, but you don't have to deal with the ship cloaking right away. So make up whatever fan fiction you like to explain that technology. But that's the fun of FTL, in my opinion. Like, I've seriously just been like driving in my car coming up with fan fiction in my head for this game. Because it really is, it's got that blank slate quality that allows you to do that so well. As you know, it's not really wise to board drones because they have no oxygen, so you're likely to asphyxiate before you can teleport yourself out of there. So you just gotta blow them up. So yeah, I mean, I'm taking out these ships pretty easy with total shield penetration, but really, like, I could just try it 100 times and eventually get all the right combination of weapons and stuff to have the a near equivalent of what this ship is capable of. And since I'm recording, I'm just going with the sure thing here. That was my philosophy behind it. Well, this is cool. I love these pictures. See, there's like no one out here. I do need a system repair drone though. Alright. I don't care for those beam anti-ship drones at all. Because those beam weapons can't even penetrate one level of shields. A lot of beam weapons, unless you have the really powerful ones, can't get through any shields at all. They're problematic that way. Well, since we've been to the store, we better spend on the ship now. Could get blast doors. Or more engines. Yeah, that'll do. Just more power to the engines. I like being able to evade stuff. So we gotta find us a Zoltan crew member. Maybe we'll get lucky here. You never want to surrender to the slavers. Look, I could probably just... Well, let's take out their missile launcher first, and then we'll board there shortly after. ship has pretty good evasion. Should have waited for that rockman to get there. I could do him some damage with the railgun. That doesn't strike me as a railgun. I always imagine a railgun being anything that just shoots stuff really fast, you know? Alright, I'm gonna turn off my weapons. See, they're pretty, well... No, yeah, we're okay. Let's go in there. We could take both these guys on with how much health they have. See, and anytime you're attacking a system, like the enemy AI is always going to go for you instead of getting their weapons or any other system repaired first. Theoretically, you're supposed to be able to salvage more if you don't destroy the ship and just take out the crew, but there are sometimes I wonder if you really are getting anything extra. This game can be really cheap sometimes, all bad luck aside. Like, if you're flying the Zoltan ship and you have the overshield on, like, you can still get boarded. Like, people can teleport onto your ship. And the script is that you have no idea how they got past your overshield, which is bullcrap, because I can't get past anyone's overshield, so you just feel like the game's not playing by its own rules at that point. It's a cool nebula effect there. I may just teleport now. Well, let's one-shot that first. Then we go over here. Lock it down. That's cool. Only these crystal guys can lock a room down, and it's very useful when fighting the rebel flagship, as you'll see later. Okay, I'm getting I need to get out of there. Ooh, that was close. Let's take out their O2. That's another way just to kill them if you don't mind sitting back waiting. So yeah, I find to delay a ship it's best to take out the bridge more than it is the engines. Because the engines usually have fewer levels of damage they can take, but an engine could have as many as this many bars. And so you could keep hitting the engine, but you know. Let's see if they can't get their oxygen repaired, and we'll try to starve them of air first. I'll have the gun ready just in case. That means sitting back and waiting though. And they got their engines repaired, but it all depends on whether they can get the bridge repaired now. So will they run out of air first? Because this weapon breaches stuff, I mean it's likely that they can't get in there. There's already no air in there because of a hull breach. And a lot of times these particular rebel ships will have a med bay that they can heal themselves and go back in and do repairs. So you'll see me, like as we fight the more advanced ships, I'll be targeting their med bay a lot more. Cool, we got a Mantis. That means that's our complete boarding crew right there. For me, ideally, it's having this Crystal dude and the Mantis, and that's what I ideally like to have to board ships. So now if I can just get a couple Zoltans, I'll be very happy. You don't want to leave oxygen unrepaired. It's not smart. So now that I have a moment here, I'm going to take out their med bay while they're busy with this stuff. It's not really worth taking out a med bay necessarily if you can't also breach the hull. So if you don't have a weapon that doesn't breach the hull, there's not as much point to it. Now they got those repairs done pretty fast. So look, I didn't even get my oxygen repaired. Let's teleport in there and take out their bridge, shall we? Okay. Gotta be careful not to destroy the ship while your own crew's on it. Oh, is that the only crew member left? Interesting. Alright. I thought they had more crew members. Let's get our sensors back online. And once we get out of this system, we'll take a break. We're getting near the end of it. Ooh, a distress call. This is tricky. I don't know if you're on normal. Like, I mean, you have the option here to invite this crazy guy to join your crew. Okay, that was worth taking the risk. I got more NG than I need, though. As soon as I can get rid of one and get a Sultan, I'm gonna do that. No, that's not the one where you might get attacked. The other one, like, you can find a guy and he seems unstable, and if you help him, he may come aboard your ship and murder people, or he may turn out to be okay after all. So here we fight another ship with the, dang, they got a drone system too. Yeah, it's these overshields on the Rebel flagship that's making me unable to beat it. Because it recharges itself. Which is cheap. As soon as I get this down... Ugh. See, those beam weapons can potentially be pretty dang harmful. One more shot and we're in. Come on. Here we go. Alright. So we're gonna kill their captain. And I have no evasion because my bridge is taken out. And we're gonna have to teleport out of here soon because, well, I don't like the way things are going here. Wouldn't mind slowing that drone down though. And like I said, I seldom accept surrender. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna go back in and kill the rest of these jerks. Maybe not. Because you only have so many shots to take out their system as their hull goes too. We're just gonna blow these guys up, I guess. Got 2 more jumps in us before we leave the system, so let's, what can we do here? I am leaning toward a shield upgrade. And I don't have the... Whoa. What did I just upgrade? It's like I didn't even pay attention. Oh, I did the blast doors on accident. Wow. Okay, I need better blast doors eventually. I just didn't mean to do that now. I have no idea what I was looking at while I was actually clicking on a different thing. Sheesh. So let's discuss our drones that we have. Here's the anti-personnel in case we get boarded. Got our systems repair drone, and this is a orbital drone that will shoot down missiles and asteroids. This Sentinel drone is pretty useful for the boss fight as well. Even though that boss fight can fire 3 missiles at a time and it can only shoot down so many. It's kind of a drag. I'm enjoying these backgrounds though, that was definitely a mod worth installing. I was reading the description, I think a lot of these images are just from the Hubble. I believe those images are public domain, right? Considering the public paid for the Hubble. Oh, those rebel drones can get pretty nasty sometimes. I don't want to go to where there's solar flares. Oh, this is cool. They should have thrown Deep Space Nine in one of these. Alright, let's fight some pirates here. No! See, they're gonna get away, and I'm gonna target their bridge. So I've actually sent guys over to an enemy ship, and they've also like jumped away with my boarding crew still on the ship, so you can lose them that way too. Alright, they're not going back in there now. Not with those hull breaches all over it. Right? Do I need to shoot it again, just to be sure? There we go. Alright, weapons off. Let's head on over, shall we? Get him, brother. Great, that went well. Heal these guys up, and where should we go to? Mantis controlled center or sector, or the rock controlled sector? If you go to the Mantis controlled sector, you're gonna get boarded a lot, but their ships are also somewhat easier to manage in my opinion. Rock controlled sector, I don't care which one I go to. I really just want to find a store where I can maybe buy Zoltan. Doesn't look like we're gonna get a lot of opportunities to go to the Zoltan homeworlds here. I'll go to the Mantis controlled sector because I'm interested in going to this. Well, I could go to the Nebula here, but I want to go to the Nebula sooner. Alright, so we'll take a little break and then pick up where we left off.